Hello.
Hi.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's the Bead Place's weekly live party. I'm Abby.
And I'm Becky.
And we are the Bead Place. Well, a part
We're
of the Bead
part
Place.
of the Bead Place.
There's lots of us here at the Bead Place. Not really. We're a small business.
5 people.
Yes. 5?
We have 5 now.
We have 5. Welcome, Rita.
We have a new girl.
Um,
She's not new,
but
she's new.
I don't think she's here in chat, but everybody say hi, Rita, or welcome,
Hi,
Rita,
Rita.
and we'll show her all your messages.
We love Rita.
We do love Rita. Rita's great. She's doing awesome, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
super, super good.
Yeah. What are we doing tonight?
Hello. We are opening our monthly fun pack. If you're not familiar with us, we have a brick and mortar bead and yarn shop in the St. Louis area, and we're also an online retailer and wholesaler.
Yes.
And each month we curate a surprise collection of staff picks that kind of fit a specific theme. So our theme this month is rainy days.
Rainy days.
So we've had a lot of rainy days around here lately, but today is beautiful, honestly. What's the weather like where you guys are watching from? I'm always curious to know what's going on in the world.
A friend of mine who lives in Canada said it was snowing. I'm like, it's April. She's like, I'm in Canada.
It's snow here in April.
It has, yeah.
No, like this, like last week it was snowing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Not
okay.
for very long,
Yeah.
but
Welcome to St. Louis.
I know, honestly.
Yeah, we use the furnace and the air conditioner in the same day.
Mm-hmm.
That's not unheard of at all.
Yeah. Yep. So if you are interested in finding out more about our monthly fun pack, you can subscribe to monthly recurring purchases for a discounted rate, or just try it out if you want to give it a shot. Or you might win one. So if you watched the Great Bead Extravaganza Spring Fling presentation that we did Sunday at 10:30 Central, we did a like a giveaway. We had you guys enter to win the giveaway, is what I'm trying to say.
And today we're going to announce the winner.
Yes. Words are hard. So we're going to open up the fun pack. And then after we get everything opened up, we are going to go back and run it and see who the winner is.
Get a winner.
So you had to be watching live to place your comment, the stream on Sunday, and you have to be watching live tonight to be eligible to win. So if you're watching the replay of this stream and you hear your name called, you had to be here. Sorry. So I appreciate all of you that are here hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hello. Lots of folks. Oh my goodness. Hi, Laurie and Susan and Sue and Gina and Wendy, Karen, Zakia's here, Andy, other Karen, Sandra. Hey, Rosalinda. Hi, Gloria.
It always makes me think of Romper Room. Like,
we say everybody's name.
I see Rosie and I see Davy and I see Tommy and Susie.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to switch our little ticker on the bottom to the relevant one and then head back to comments. So let's do it. Let's do it. Nothing to it but to do it. All right. There it is.
Hi, everybody. Look at the pretty cover.
Oh, you know what we forgot to tell them to do?
We forgot to tell them to
like the video if you're watching on YouTube, heart the video if you're watching on Facebook, and share it with your friends. It really, really, really helps. Goes a long way. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled broadcast.
Rainy days. Isn't that a pretty graphic?
Thanks.
I think it's very pretty.
I did a lot of layers on that one to get it to look how I wanted.
I think it's pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And did you guys, okay, sorry, flip it back over for a second. Do you guys see the days, how it looks like it's kind of like, it's like sitting in a puddle because it's mirrored at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the vibe for this one, from what I understand. We've got like, just kind of dark but beautiful puddles, but a little bit of rainbow.
Abby and I have both sort of seen what's in this, but really we have no idea what made the final cut. So this will be very interesting to see what our staff has put into it.
Yeah, Becca did most of this, so shout out to Becca. Alrighty.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, super cool. Love the fiber. What
Oh,
do we
there's two
have?
of them. There's two of them.
Sequin. Oh, you know what the gray is? Do you guys remember our cactus cord from the saguaro cactus project that we did for Bead Extravaganza Spring Fling Tucson theme? Was that last year Spring Fling or the year before?
I don't know.
But anyway, this
Something.
is the cactus cord, but in a different color. And then it looks like we've got some beautiful chain construction sequin thread. Can you find one of the little sequins on that and bring it up to the camera a little closer so they can see the little, what do they call it? Pagettes? How do you pronounce that?
I don't know.
Pagette? Just means sequin.
There we go. Yeah, there's a.
Look how cute that is.
It's very dainty, so I'm glad that there's another fiber in here.
It looks like raindrops.
It does.
And I love the lines on the cactus cord because it's like,
Yeah.
like
Twinkle,
I don't know,
twinkle.
like
Yeah,
rain
this
falling
is like
down.
metallic, and that's twinkle, twinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun.
Gina says cloudy in Southern California, due for rain this Friday.
Did you feel the earthquake? I hope you're okay.
Yeah. Karen says sunny and cold, but no snow in my Canada.
No snow in your Canada. Okay, so there's 2 bags. Oh, what is this? This fell out.
Oh, a full strand. What size are those? Are those 3s
4?
or 4s?
I'm guessing they're 4s.
Can I borrow them from you to see?
Yeah. I'm guessing they're 4s. They're kind
I
of
think
small
they're
4s though.
3.5s.
Yeah.
3.5 crystal. You get a whole strand of sparkly
Crystal AB.
crystal bicones.
Very
Zakia
nice.
says sunny but chilly in Michigan. I was going to say in Mexico for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a full strand. That's a long strand too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lori says from Iowa, 66 and sunny here, but windy. Yeah, you know, those winds have been wild in the Midwest
Open
this
this one.
particular season. We've had a lot of
Oh,
wild stuff.
Another
going
bag fell out. There's like 3 bags now.
Oh, lots of stuff in this one. Let's see
Whoa.
what. Ooh, I see sparkle in this bag. What do we have going on here?
Wow, all kinds of stuff. Look at those.
Andy says, I'm watching you and taking notes at a meeting right now.
Oh,
We won't tell.
we won't tell anybody. These are pretty. These would be nice earrings.
Yeah, those are beautiful, kind of jumbo oval crystals. Super pretty.
Oh, even the edges are pretty.
Will you bring them just a little bit closer so they can see the facet pattern? And it's like a smoky blue-gray color.
Should we turn the light on?
I think we're good without the light right now.
Okay.
Because I wonder if the light would overexpose.
Well, lights don't like metallics.
Or
so,
transparent.
Yeah.
Terry says, I see it as a calendar flipping the days, which also makes sense to me. That's a good idea. For the days word on the label instead of it being in a puddle. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Karen says paillette. Thank you. It's always nice to know how to pronounce things. Gina says, yes, felt the earthquake, got the alert. Oh,
Ugh.
scary. Hopefully you didn't have anything break.
Yeah.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Olivia says, hot and windy in Arizona. Yeah, it seems like windy is the general consensus.
Unusually windy lately. It's
Cora
weird.
says it's windy in Iowa. Just got done walking the Dorkadoodle. What is it? Is that what you call him? Or is that a
Dorkadoodle?
real thing?
Well, I don't know. I've never heard that one
I
before.
like that.
I've never heard that one before.
That's funny.
Are these table cut?
Yes, those are, let's see.
They're check.
So they're bicolor, jumbo check, table cut, fire polish with the Picasso finish.
Picasso
What are those
finish.
colors?
Like a
Amethyst and
violet,
sapphire?
like a violety blue.
That's cool. You know what? We might need the light on that one since they're not as
Let's see.
transparent.
Whoa, is that better or worse?
Let's turn the light down a little bit because you lose the color. There we go. Maybe hold one like top and bottom in your finger like that so they can see the transparency. Pretty. We're losing a little bit of the color, but hopefully you guys can see the bicolor here. Kind of looks like a
It's really saturated.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the sky during a thunderstorm, where you've got kind of like those summery purple storm
Yeah.
hues.
Yeah, it's not a solid color at all. It's,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Then I think the
pretty.
Picasso finish kind of looks like clouds,
Uh-huh.
speckle in the sky.
Nice.
Neat.
Yeah, I always like the Picasso finish. It just makes it look upscale and nice. And
Yeah.
these are
Lori
cute.
says, love those. Coral says he's a labradoodle, but labradoodle, but he is a dork.
Okay.
That's funny. Karen says green and blue, my favorite colors. Oh, what do we have here? These are these magatamas or drops?
I think
They're magatamas.
I think they're Magatamas.
What color is that? Gray with like an iridescence?
Like a gray AB-ish. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can find that exact color on our website.
I hope it's on there.
Me too.
Somebody should tell the online inventory manager about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Hey, Becky.
Let's
see
see.
if they're on here.
I don't know.
The other magatamas are on there.
Maybe
Let's
I was
see.
up to shenanigans that day and forgot to put it on there.
Oh, you and your shenanigans.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You never know.
Those are really pretty. Maybe they're not on there. Okay. What's next?
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
Next, these little crystals.
Oh, they are on here. Here they are. Good job, Becky. You did
Yay.
it. I'll link them in chat.
I did it.
it.
I did it.
Oh, those are pretty. Somebody just bought some of these today.
Did they?
Yeah, online. Jenny was filling an order for a bunch of different colors of these.
Yeah, these are gray with like an iridescent finish on them.
And that iridescence is like really, really vibrant.
Yeah, it's pow.
It's like blue and purple and green, like real kind of stormy, vibrant lightning colors. Almost looks like labradorite.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Very
I would not
pretty.
have thought of that, but you are right.
You know,
Trying to move around a little bit so you can see the flash. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see faceted gray with like an iridescent finish on them too often.
No.
Usually when you see gray, like especially glass, it's flat.
Yeah, or transparent.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
some kind of iridescent metallic finish.
This is opaque for sure.
Mm-hmm. I love that. It's so like dingy, but still flashy.
I like it.
Yeah. Not dingy, grungy.
Yeah, dark and moody.
Dingy can be pretty sometimes too.
Yeah. Oh, and next to the Picasso. Look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
I see some earrings.
Great.
I'm feeling earrings tonight.
Becca, if you're here, let us know so everybody can say, good job, Becca.
So we have little and big. These are extra special. These are cool. We keep these under our front counter because these are extra special.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's 2 of the darker color and 2 of the lighter color too.
Neat.
And then same with the bigger ones. There's 2 of the clear and 2 of the darker ones.
Little raindrops.
Raindrops, yeah.
So you get just like rain and then you get rainstorm.
Yeah.
These are so pretty.
The dark ones are extra cool too.
Do I have the gray one on or the clear one?
hands, I
I've
can
had
see
it on
it.
for almost 2 years. So
I
I
don't
forget.
know. It might be the clear one.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I have one that I've been wearing every day since 2 Thanksgivings ago.
Yeah.
Or actually October.
And it still looks pretty.
It still has iridescence. So these are AAA grade, like heavy metal crystal. Really, really, really
Heavy
high
metal
quality.
crystal.
Like
Yeah.
you can tell. Super gorgeous.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
Okay.
really fun to play with.
Yeah.
Is that everything from this bag?
That is everything from the first bag.
I feel like I'd be happy with just.
I know. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
they're so
bag
pretty.
number 2.
Hi, Dan.
Bag number
Hi,
2 is
people.
double bagged.
Ooh.
I
I don't know.
don't know.
Oh,
There
maybe
we
because
go.
the charm is sharp.
Maybe.
Yeah, when I'm poking through.
Cute.
That's cute.
Very cute.
Let us know in chat if you're a subscriber what color umbrella you got, because I know we have all different color umbrellas and stuff.
There's like a magenta one, a blue one, and I think maybe a yellow one. And this is the light pink with the blue border.
I wonder if I don't know. I haven't looked. I don't know. Well, we'll find out in chat. I was gonna say I wonder which colors got sent out.
I don't know.
Yeah. Super cute.
Ooh, look at those. Pearls.
Shell.
Shell.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
They are not octagon, hectagon shape?
Hexagon.
Hexagon shape. One of those
Uh-oh, we're
geometric
frozen.
things. We're frozen.
Are we back? I think we're back.
Say bananas if you can see and hear us. We got any bananas today?
So pretty. I think we're good. I think it just froze for a second. It might have just been our screen.
Okay. Yeah, so they're faceted hexagon shells.
Super pretty.
Nice. And there's 2 of them. I'm feeling earrings tonight. I'm seeing 2 of a lot of things. So I'm feeling earrings tonight. This is pretty.
Is there one of those?
Yeah, a big
That's
old
cool.
chunky nugget.
That's neat.
Yeah. Is this agate or?
Can I take a closer look at it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yes. I believe that is probably heat treated agate.
Nice. Well, it's pretty.
A big chunk.
Yeah.
That's a big puddle right there.
It's a puddle. Yeah. That look
Thanks,
cute
Dan.
hanging from a necklace, like a dangle off of a necklace.
Yeah.
It's drilled this way. Yeah.
Rosalinda says, I have bananas ready for banana bread.
Oh, I'm coming to your house. I love homemade banana bread. These are pretty.
Oh.
These are the ones that we only got like 4 strands of it in.
Yes. Those are agate also, right?
I
know we've got
I believe they are.
sardonyx too, right?
I believe these are agate.
Can I see that?
Show them to the expert. Oh, these are pretty too. This looks like
you're right, they're agate.
These look like black labradorite. What's the word?
Larvicide.
Yes, that's the word.
Rosalinda, we are on our way.
Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I still like that song.
Parker has a singing competition at school.
Oh, is she?
No, not next Friday.
Is she singing
Yes,
up the two?
She hasn't figured it. She hasn't figured out if she's gonna sing APT or Last Christmas.
Oh,
Those are her top 2 contenders.
Well, I'd be surprised if her school let her sing APT. There's a little bit of questionable content.
Well, I like the edited version.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I sing Bruno Mars's part with Parker, I just say dance, 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 dance.
Yeah.
Instead of what he says.
I think that's what she's gonna say too.
Yeah.
Those are iolite. Super
pretty.
cute.
Like a really deep bluey purple color, like almost in that neighborhood.
Terry says, and a couple of decorative wire wraps on that blue single focal type. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Neat.
And then okay, we saw all of this, right? Okay, so there's 3 of each of those.
Yep.
Last bag. This bag is packed. Let's see what's in here. I see ball chain. Ooh, there's a ball chain. It's like
cool.
18 inches or so.
Neat.
Yeah. Ball chain. So we'll see. I bet the charm would fit on the ball chain. Or put a jump ring there.
Yeah.
That'd look cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
or
make
just like little dangles, like raindrops coming down from it.
Yeah, I would shorten this chain and make like a double wrap bracelet.
Neat.
That's what I would do. Because ball chain, you can just cut it off.
Yeah.
Any way you want. That's what I would do. Make up your own rules. Do what you want. Ooh, a sea bead mix.
Ooh, that's a fun combo of colors.
It looks like the rainbow after the storm, you think? Oh, there's a rainbow in there. I promise you guys, I have not seen this before.
Yeah. Oh, how cute.
Look at that. So there's a rainbow enamel charm and an umbrella enamel charm. So cute. And then, yeah, the sea bead mix. Oh, there's chips in it, too. Is it smoky quartz chips? And Rizzos?
Yeah, there's Rizzos. I think those chips are glass, honestly. Can I see them a little closer? Because I don't think we had smoky quartz in that color, but we did have those cool the vintage glass chips.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty.
Those are vintage glass chips.
Okay, well, they're pretty, whatever they are.
They are. And there's Rizzos in there?
The great ones.
Neat.
Like a matte gray.
Lori says, my umbrella was silver, no color. Oh, Lori, send us a message through the website. We'll get you one that has color. Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's a fun CB mix.
Let's
Fun.
see. Zakia says, looks like clouds. That Chunka Monk blue bead. Yeah, I could see it. Terry says Mardi Gras vibes in that mix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of matches the picture on the label. That was probably the inspiration.
Oh, it
just
does.
Like the color of the umbrella, or like maybe rainbow colors skewed like cool tone purple.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it though. It really looks like
it's a different
sky on a rainy day.
And I like the different textures too.
Mm-hmm.
All the different like shapes.
Rosalinda says my umbrella is pink. Cute.
Nice. Okay, let me get a drink real fast. Stay hydrated, kids.
Oh, we've got a whole nother bag.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to go.
Yeah, this was the bag that all this came out of. Like all this was in that bag.
Gotcha.
And this bag was inside of that bag.
Neat.
So yeah. Scoot these over. Oh, there's that green color that I like too. This like matte green.
Lori says, oh wait, LOL, I have two umbrellas. The silver one and a very pretty purple and turquoise one. Oh, good.
Oh, you got two of them.
I know we're all human, but we try really, really hard to make sure there's like, no mistake.
Here's the silver one she was talking about.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
I was thinking maybe we sent one of those little, like, you know how sometimes at random we put the little free gifts with purchase? I thought maybe. Because occasionally there was like umbrella charms with that. So I thought, oh.
Yeah. What happened there? No. She has both.
Phew.
Ooh, clouds. Look at that.
Terry says a blank umbrella and some UV resin and pigment. Oh, yeah, that would be fun. You could definitely color in the blank umbrella.
Yeah.
So those cool glass puffs.
It's a cloud. They're clouds.
They are vintage German glass. They are really, really old, really, really kind of rare specialty beads. But I just want to kind of say, like, can you hold it sideways for just a second? Yeah, doesn't that look like a cloud? But can I show you what they're like designed to do?
Like staggered. Stagger stacked.
Yeah. So like this. But when you separate them.
Gotta keep them separated.
Look how much that looks like a cloud.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So cute. Sheila says this is lovely. Thank you.
Well, good job, Becca and Jenny, who put this together.
My dad, I think, bagged most of it.
Yeah.
So good job to my dad, even though he didn't do the selections. But
these are cute.
They were packed well. Yeah, those are Indonesian. So they're like called Java resin. So they're handmade resin beads.
They're drilled this way.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Like umbrellas.
Yeah.
Or like rainbows.
Yeah.
You could even do like.
You could paint on here. Oh.
That would be cool. Terry says those need to become s'mores. Yeah, the cloud, the vintage German beads do look like marshmallow puff.
Look at that.
That's very cute.
Yeah. Yeah, get like a little bitty paintbrush and paint on there. Oh, that's adorable. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's a very cloudy
even
color.
Just, like paint marker would be real easy to just like.
Yeah.
And because it's a matte finish, it would stick pretty well.
And then just spray some fixative over it. Yeah. Yeah. Clear coat. These, what are these? These are fun. I don't think I've ever seen these before in our shop ever.
Those, you know what those are? They are, are they vintage at this point?
They look like potatoes.
Let me do the math. What year is it? 2025?
They are silver potatoes.
They are borderline. They are borderline vintage, lead and nickel free, silver plated pewter beads. And I think they look like clouds. I'm pretty sure.
I think they're potatoes. They're drilled.
Maybe a puddle.
They're drilled this way, like this. Yeah, it could be like your reflection in a puddle. They're very reflective. They're metallic.
I think they look like clouds.
Well, I'm gonna pretend that they're potatoes.
Okay, that's fine. They can be potatoes.
And again, there's two of them. So earrings.
Do you remember when we used to do the like the pewter packs for a lot of our findings?
Uh-huh.
Those are
Okay.
From the way back when machine pewter packs.
I could put a potato on top of the
Or flip it the other way and it's
cloud.
a sour cream dollop on top.
Well, there you go. Sour cream on your potato. Good idea. Okay. I'm getting ideas. We're going to make something tonight. So I'm getting ideas. And we have 3 little spikies.
Cute.
I like them. They're the clear with the silver.
The color's great with this mix.
Yeah. It's like the same as our little Megatamas. Yeah. I saw you looking at the time. How are we doing on time?
Oh, no. My phone's blown up with orders. Thank you so much, guys. So Lori says, the colors together are gorgeous. I agree.
I think so too.
And I'm normally not into blues as much as other people are, but like this is stunning. Next to all the gray. Yeah. Well, and just the bits of rainbow and iridescence. And it's like grungy, sparkly, just oil slick. And then the spikes thrown in there. That's fun. Yeah. There's Becky's crackle beads. Oh yeah, crackle glass. Yeah. Terry says Becky's wheels are spinning. I can hear them from here. I hear it springing up everywhere. Yep. Lori says they do look like clouds. Yeah. Terry says I am also borderline vintage. I'm beyond vintage. What is vintage? How old is vintage? True vintage is 20 years. Oh, I'm way past that. Oh yeah, me too. Terry says clearly jacket potatoes. Cut the. There you go. Yeah. See? Yeah. See? I can see it now. Yeah. Karen says, I am vintage. Yeah. Yeah. We're the vintage bead lovers club, but not the way that, like, we love vintage beads, but we are vintage bead lovers. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been beading for more than 20 years. So, yeah. The shop's been open 20 years, but I've been beading since high school, and that's like 35 years ago. They look purple from here, but a minute ago they look blue. Next to the blue, they look blue, but up here they could be like a violety blue. Like I said, this one's like a violety blue. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of violety blue going on. To those of you that have opened this pack at home already, what color in your lighting are your crackle beads? Are they blue or purple? Because on the camera they look blue, but from where I'm sitting, they look purple, like purple, no question about it. But then when she puts them down, they look blue again. They're blue. So let us know what they look like in your lighting. Because I'm very curious. Look at all that fun stuff. And then lastly, we have... There's more? There's more. But wait, there's more. There are... Becca needs to do the packs all the time. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how much over budget she went. I mean, we always go over budget, but... This is a lot. Yeah. These are daggers. Cute. Yeah. They look like raindrops. So there's like an aqua blue and there's like a transparenty, almost like violety blue. Yeah. Like 2 different blue colors here. Pretty. And then, so these were with it. So nice. I think that's pretty cool. Again with the texture. Blue. Again with the texture. So like the daggers kind of mimic the Rizos. Yeah. Like they're both like side drilled. Mm-hmm. Like that. So that's fun. All these different colors and textures and shapes and wow. Well, I'm pretty excited. Yeah. Do you have any ideas that are I'm thinking earrings. Cool. What inspires you the most to start with? The big guys. Cool. Yeah. That's so funny because I would not have guessed that would be what you would pick for earrings. Well, I don't think I would wear them, but they would make cool earrings. Gotcha. Yeah. But as far as something I would wear, the potatoes and the clouds. Yeah. Yeah. I'm for sure going to do something with that. And then also there's 2 of these, the shell. Mm-hmm. So that's a fun pair of earrings. Maybe with the crystals. Oh, look at that. Can I claim the ball chain? Uh-huh. You sure can. Thank you. Yeah. And then the larvicite with those. Oh, look at that. The crystals and the shells and the larvicite. I love that. Nice earrings. Do we have any leftover kits that are for sale? No, but we do have one that is giveaway.
Oh, when are we going to do
So,
that?
We are going to do that as soon as I get the giveaway set up.
Ooh,
So
pretty soon.
everybody
Get
cross
ready.
your fingers and toes.
We had a lot of entries.
We had a lot of toe talk in the Great Bead Extravaganza.
What?
Ask me anything. We did. We had.
You talked about toes?
Well, it was Cynthia's fault because she
Cynthia.
was telling a story about how when she was a kid, she like started making paper dolls because she was at her grandmother's house and there was nothing to play with, and she would say, "Grandma, I'm bored," and her grandma would say, "Well, then just play with your toes."
Huh.
And so that was funny, and then it just kind of became a thing, and it was hilarious.
Huh.
And I don't know if any of you in chat noticed. I know a couple of you, I think 2 of you made a comment that my mug that I was drinking out of had toes. It did.
Oh.
And we didn't pre-plan that.
You weren't drinking out of your Great Bead Extravaganza mug with your face on it?
I was not. That I believe is a Softlex customer appreciation.
Oh, okay.
Mug,
okay, yeah.
A lot of the same people.
There was a mug with everybody's face on it. And...
It was like a folk art, like vintage mug with feet and toes on it.
Fun.
It was fun. All right. There were so many comments during the Great Bead Extravaganza presentation.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go get some supplies.
Okay. That it's taken a minute for this to load in. I should have done this ahead of time. Sorry, guys. But while you are here we go. While you are waiting, and while we're waiting for Becky to come back with her supplies, let's do something fun. Let's share in the chat what is one thing that you learned this past weekend during the Great Bead Extravaganza. What's one new thing that you learned? And I can't wait to go back and read them all. All right. Getting it set up here. Oh, yeah, with my with my grand piano in the corner. Becky, did you know I have a grand piano in my basement? She's ignoring me.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say?
I said, did you know I have a grand piano in my basement?
No. Can I come over?
It's a virtual background on StreamYard, but yes.
Okay. Boring.
Sorry. All right, let's see here. Okay. Where are we in the comments? You guys are, I love that everybody's commenting so much. Okay, Terry says, I am almost triple vintage. That is the thing, right? I don't think you're quite antique, but I think that's the next step. Lori says, definitely blue under the lights. Karen says, Terry, so am I. I think we're considered antique. Isn't antique 100 years?
I think antique is 100.
Sue says, cobalt. Nancy says, lovely. Karen says, Karen, that does explain the patina. Oh, no.
Oh. I don't know.
No.
Might need to get that checked out.
Becca says, yay, I love this monthly fun pack. Well, Becca, you did a great job with your selections.
We love it.
Super pretty.
We love it.
Christine says, I love that Ask Me Anything segment. It was fun. Dan says, can't wait to get my packet. So many awesome beads.
I need to go back and watch the Ask Me Anything.
It was really
Is that like the after
great.
show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that.
I mean, we switch it up each time. It's something different.
Yeah.
But it was an Ask Me Anything this time.
Yeah.
Sue says it was hilarious. Zakia says, yes, that mug was adorable, Abby. Thank you. Rosalinda says, with your grand piano in the corner. All right.
Tools. Tools.
Okay. So let's go and pull the winner. We're going to go to face cam first, just a second. And our winner is...
I'm just finding tools.
Gina Dice. Do we have Gina Dice here in chat?
Gina.
Let us know while we wait for Gina to speak up. I'll read some of these
Are you here, Gina?
comments of what we learned. Christine learned to make a square out of Tila's. Hey, thank you. That was me.
Oh yeah.
Lori learned metalworking. Yeah, that was Francesca Watson, our guest presenter.
Cool.
She's fantastic, and her technique of teaching was super, super cool. I like how she pre-recorded it. Melanie says, you did a technique with your piece. I didn't remember what it was, but I commented on it. Oh, the 2-needle technique was what it was, I think, Melanie, if I remember your comment correctly. Yeah. Nancy says, I know someone. It is. Yeah, I like that. Nancy says, I know someone else who used that background too. Yeah, I think there was like 4 or 5 of us last time.
That's funny.
We were all in the same room.
That's funny. I think I would pick like dinosaurs or something like.
Yeah, well, there's like preloaded backgrounds. Like if you don't want to pick your own background or upload your own background.
Yeah. My room is pretty ugly, so I'd probably do that.
Half my head was missing for it. I guess the light made my hair look green, so it assumed
The green screen made it. Yeah.
Gloria says how to connect tiles without looming. Sandra says wire work with humble beads. Melanie says, oh, I remember 2-needle beading that you did. Yeah. She says, I learned to keep all leftover beads. They can be worked into a new design. Definitely.
That's my main style, is just like 1 or 2 of everything and just like throw it all together. When we go back to hand cam, I'll show you the bracelet that we made with the color combo last week. And it's a lot of just 2 or 3 of this and that.
And I think we have 2 kits for that left. I could be wrong. Either two or 1.
For the smattering of, yeah. We'll show it when we go back down to hand cam.
It was a laugh fest. Yeah. Let's see. Karen says Heather's technique was new to me. Yeah, that was really cool. And I love that she used such accessible materials like a Sharpie. Who knew?
What did she do with a Sharpie?
She used it as a mandrel for wire wrapping.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Tiles. This one gets on my nerves sometimes. Yeah, I know. Gina's here. Yay. Gina's our winner.
Yay, Gina.
Cool. Sorry, it took us a second. The comments are coming in fast and there's a delay sometimes. But Gina, what I'm going to do is ask you to contact us at beadplace.net/contact us. Let us know you're our TGBE prize winner. And one of our staff members will verify that and we will get your prize out to you. Congratulations. Yeah.
And they want a pack of what we're doing tonight?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. Awesome.
All of this.
Well, yeah, they can't see that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to hand cam. Becky can get started and I'll keep reading what we all learned.
Yeah. Abby, check out my cool ring.
Oh, I love that. Is that one you got from Phil?
I did.
Neat.
Yeah. Want to tell everybody who Phil is?
Sure. Phil is a wonderful bead voyager. He travels the world to find super cool stuff and he brings it back to bead stores around the U.S. So he'll be here next Thursday, Friday, Saturday in store.
Last week of the month.
Yes. And it's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
And Phil, we have Phil's Picks boxes available. Let me link that.
Those are always like so loaded with the coolest stuff.
Yes. So
the coolest stuff.
Because we know not all of you are within traveling distance of our store. What Phil does is he generously offers a special mystery box to our out-of-towners. So what he does is he'll pick over $100 worth of beautiful treasures from around the world. And it's a discounted box, so it's only $75. So you can let us know like what your favorite color is, likes, dislikes, that kind of stuff. And it's just like a fun mystery box. So
I'll make it just for you
guys now. Sheila says I learned to play with my toes when I'm bored. Oh, that's so funny. Nancy says that's a cool background. You know, it's a good one, isn't it? Lots of people are saying congrats to Gina. Sheila says working with 2 needles isn't that hard. No,
it's just getting the hang of like where to do what.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. Nancy says I love my bead soup containers.
Yeah, my bead soup is like my main. I go there first and then design around that.
Definitely. A lot of people are loving Heather's session. Zakia says, I loved Jill's technique. Yep. I believe I saw her project, but unfortunately I was not able to watch her presentation and I have not gone back to watch it yet. So I can't wait. Melanie says, can you make something with the strands of fabric? Yes, we can certainly do that.
Yeah, that's Abby's department. She's really good at thinking of stuff to do with the fibers.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just showing off my bracelet here that I made. Got some
Oh, yeah,
paisleys
let me-
hanging off of it.
Yeah.
And were you on face cam?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm
I was
just
gonna
showing
say,
this off.
let me link the Choose Your Own Adventure. See if we have any left in stock.
Yeah.
We do. We at least have one left in stock. So if
Okay.
you like those beads, you can.
Yeah,
click
it won't
on
be
these.
all of these beads, but it's going to be a sampling of these.
I think we called it a surprise smattering.
Surprise smattering, yeah. Chain. I put the little crimpins on it. Yeah, there's a little shell, some gold.
Zakiya says, fantabulous bracelet, Becky.
There's a little bridge that I put there with some chain.
Yeah.
Made little flowers. Yeah, so last Wednesday we picked out the beads, and then last Thursday I started making it. And then I took it home and finished it at home, and here it is. Abby calls it orange sherbet meets Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Because of all the black and white. But yeah, this color combo was a challenge, but I like it. I think it turned out really cool.
It did. It's definitely way prettier and more like my taste than
Yeah.
what I expected it to be. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I first saw those colors, I was like, ooh.
Oh no. Pink and orange is cool, but then you throw peach in there, that kind of complicates it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the way it turned out.
Oh, cool. Sue says, I'm thinking of making a tassel with the beautiful fiber and seed beads. That'll be gorgeous.
Oh, that's a neat idea.
Sue, if you would post a picture of that in our Facebook group, we would love to see it. And any of you, you are more than welcome to post a picture of what you're working on anytime in our Facebook group. I'm going to link that for you guys.
We love seeing what you guys make.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can I have the yarn?
Yes.
So obviously we won't have much time tonight to finish our projects that we're going to start tonight.
What time is it?
It is 7:44, so we've got a
Okay.
good 15 or so minutes
Okay.
to get started. But what I was just going to do is I'll invite you all back to join us tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central. We will be streaming and making more of our projects and whatever
Mhm.
techniques we're showing from tonight's fun pack. So I am gonna have some fun kind of experimenting with some of this fiber here. And I'm gonna kind of make some little lark's head knot tassel-y guys on the ball chain.
Ball chain.
I'm gonna go grab some of those chroma scissors that everybody almost bought us completely out of.
I'm surprised we're not sold out yet.
We did, but we restocked.
Oh, we got to restock already. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're really pretty. I like
Becca
them.
was like, I want one.
Yeah, I didn't get one yet either. So I'm gonna make some mismatched earrings.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I've been working on processing and import. And sometimes when it comes through customs, it just gets filthy. I don't know what it is. But like, any of you have ever gone to a bead show or like to Tucson or something like that for the gem shows, like after touching like an hour's worth of beads, your hands are just black and they feel dry and cakey. And so I've been doing a lot of processing lately, and you wash your hand like in between sections. You get up, you wash your hands.
Like, how did this happen?
It takes a while for your hands to get back to normal, and my hands still kind of like, look at this little crease in my finger right there.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. What do we think? Are we thinking the cloud and the shell, or the cloud and the potato? What do we think? I'm kind of thinking potato.
I was just about to say,
You're gonna say the shell. Always the
course.
opposite. Always the opposite.
Oh, that's so funny.
In chat, what do we think?
What I would do with those clouds is I would put like some kind of, I don't know, like a little hoop underneath them, like maybe run an eye pin or like make an eye pin and then hang danglies down from it so it looks like stuff is raining from
Oh
the
my goodness,
clouds.
like these little crystals here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just think that would be fun.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
I mean, what you've got there is beautiful too. I'm just sharing my idea.
Yeah.
So you do
No,
you.
I'm thinking that's, yeah.
Melanie says, I love this bundle. Really great selection of beads. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Great job, Becca. Let's do some hearts in chat if you guys want Becca to make all the fun packs from here on
Whoop, whoop.
out. Tina says, I love those umbrellas. Karen says, potato.
Potato.
Lori says, cloud and potato. Christine says, potato.
Yeah.
Zakia says, shell. Sue says, agree. Abby, where does all that dirt come from?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
It just happens.
Susan says cloud and potato. Melanie says pop of blue. Sue says potato. Zakia says shell. Tina says yes, that would be cute.
Okay.
Ooh, Rosalinda says you can do it with the Magatamas. Melanie says yes, please. Lori put some heart in chat so that maybe Becca agrees to make the fun packs each month. She's good at it. I mean, we're all good at it. I don't mean to say anyone's not, but like, man, this is pretty. Gina says potato. Sorry. I'm bumping you.
Okay, I've got an idea. Let's see if it works.
Cool. What I'm doing is I'm cutting lengths of cord, but I'm sorry, Becky, I didn't mean to bump you off
No, you're
screen.
good.
I was trying to stay in the top corner.
You're
So
good.
I'm cutting lengths of cord, but if you have a cord that's wrapped in another cord, sorry, I'm trying to find focus. What can happen is that cord, the outer cord, like the silver cord, can come unraveled with wear. So what I always like to do is tie a little overhand knot like that. That way they won't come undone. So I recommend that for any wrapped cord.
I'm going to need a longer wire for this.
I'm going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah. I just cut the head off the head pin, but I'm going to get some bigger wire, longer wire.
I'm going to pop over in your spot and talk about my idea. So what I'm going to do is just tie a knot here. And of course, I could put some beads on there, but this piece is just like a tester piece. Right now I want to test the length because what my plan is, I'm going to hold it with some of the sequin cord and I'm going to tie a knot, like a lark's head knot, around the ball chain and create almost like fringe down from the necklace. And I'll probably cut these shorter. But so I'm going to mix these with some of the blue sequin thread and then whatever beads Becky has left over from her projects, I'm going to dangle down on head pins or at the bottom of the cords that I'm using so that it looks like there's just rain kind of drizzling down from the ball chain. I just think that will be kind of cool. Becky, are you going to focus mainly on earrings?
Yes.
Can I have this big agate nugget?
Yes.
Thank you. So I think what I'll do is I will just kind of work on building a stack with this guy. I don't know if this Magatama is going to stay on my head pin. I guess it will. Okay. So that's kind of cute. Maybe one of those. I don't know. We're getting, ooh, maybe a gray in between there.
I'm back.
Becky's back. I'll hop over.
I found wire and memory wire.
Nice.
Maybe tomorrow I'll make a memory wire bracelet to match the earrings that I make tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, these earrings are going to be like a build. It's not going to be just a boom, boom, boom. It'll be a
Tina
build.
says those blue and purple beads are delicious. Yes, I agree. They are delicious.
Wow, this
But we don't eat the beads.
We don't eat the beads.
We even have shirts that say we don't eat the beads.
Yeah.
Oh man. So in our most recent import, we got in some stones for our upcoming Western night. Occasionally we have themed nights here at the bead place. Like our most recent one, was it Pearl Jam?
Pearl
Was
Jam
our most
night.
recent one?
Yep.
So
We made pearl jewelry
I listened to Pearl Jam.
and listened to Pearl Jam, and we ate jam. It was a Pearl Jam night.
Um,
We did it.
So
It was fun.
that gives you an idea of the kind of people we are here. But anyway, we have Western night coming up, and we are going to be the rootinest, tootinest cowgirls you have ever seen.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're getting in lots of like Western, like
Turquoise.
concho.
Yeah. Turquoise and silver.
Yeah. So we got in the most beautiful, like heat treated, dyed turquoise. Oh, I can't remember if that was magnesite. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, it looked like mint chocolate chip.
It's really pretty.
And so Jenny was working on something, and I walked up to her and I was like, I know that we're not supposed to eat the beads, but don't you just want to put this on top of an ice cream cone and lick it? Like, I won't eat it. But no, we don't recommend licking the beads either.
Yeah.
But do you guys want to see them?
Yeah.
I
Go
feel
get
like-
them. Go get
I
them.
feel like you'll get it when you see them.
Yeah. They're really cool. Oh, this is square wire. Well, okay. That'll work too. I hope it goes through it. Does it go through it?
Maybe.
Yes. Does it go through this one? Yes. Cool. Okay. I just grabbed what I saw. I didn't realize it was square. Okay. So what I did was I cut about, 5 inches of wire, and I put a little closed wrap loop at the bottom. I just one wrap, so it didn't that's not the focus. That's what's going to be underneath the cloud. Look at those. Aren't they fun? They're so pretty.
They're so much prettier in person.
Yeah.
They
They're
look
like
really yellow
the
on
most
screen
perfect
right now.
little mint green.
Here, I wonder, do they look? I'll look on OBS. Let's see. It's desaturated. Oh well. I'm gonna switch to face cam for a second. It's not quite as saturated, but
Gotta keep it saturated.
where am I? Anyway, you guys get the drift. It looks like Andy's mint or like mint chocolate chip.
Andy candy.
They're so dreamy.
They are dreamy. This loop is a lot bigger than the other loop, so we're just gonna make a different loop. Pretend that didn't happen. Why not? There we go. Got some more wire. And where are my nylon, John? Here we go. I just need to straighten this out a little bit.
So I've been processing table after table and tray after tray.
There's a
of
lot over there.
turquoise and synthetic turquoise and magnesite and howlite and conchos and
Last night she was texting us all pictures. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Like Abby.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
I think one time I said, I promise I won't do this all night, but look at this one.
Yeah. She sent like 2 more. Yes, they're pretty, Abby. I was painting. I'm like, I can't respond. I got paint in my hand. There's still paint in my hand.
Melanie says that should be so cool. Well, thanks. Art Curious by MNW.
Oh, that's
is
Miriam.
here.
She's in Israel. It's like
Hi.
4:00 in the morning there.
Well, thanks for joining
Hi,
us.
Miriam. Thank you
Hello,
so much for
hello.
tuning in.
Everybody's loving the mint beads.
Yeah. For those of you just joining, we opened our fun pack for the month. The theme was rainy days. We have a lot of grays and moody blues and really pretty stuff going on here. And I am making some earrings and having a hard time making 2 loops that look the same. And Abby is doing something with a agate nugget and some fibers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first part of the stream tonight, we opened the fun pack, and now we are just getting started into making our projects. However, we do not have a ton more time left in our stream tonight. But don't worry, we will be back tomorrow at noon Central, where we'll be making more and finishing some of our projects, or at least getting farther in our projects. And we post pictures of what we make to our Facebook group. So that's a great place to catch up. And we would encourage you all to share pictures of what you've made from our fun packs or just anything that you've made in general to our Facebook group.
We like seeing what people make.
Exactly. I'm going to take
Okay.
a pinch of seed beads.
So here's the idea. Doesn't
Tell
matter
me.
if these aren't even because I'm going to cut off the top anyway. But yeah, so here's the idea. I made a little loop at the bottom of the wires. So I'm going to make, I don't know, like either 3 or 5 dangles off the bottom with these really cool drop crystals and the megatamas.
Cool.
And then we're going to put, we're going to put one of these. And then the cloud, then the potato. It's not a potato, but it looks like a potato. Yeah, or
It could be a potato if you want it to be a potato.
it's a potato on a cloud because why not?
Yeah.
It's my earrings.
Yeah, it's your potato.
It's my potato. Yeah.
I'm gonna take one more of these guys from you.
Yeah. You guys know that song? I think it's from the 60s, Run Around Sue, where they say, hip, hip, bop, da, 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 hip, hip.
No.
Keep away from the run around Sue. That song, I always thought they were saying hip, hip, go potato, potato head, head, potato, potato head. Like Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. Anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah. Misheard lyrics. Yeah, I think we're going to do the larvicite with the cloud and the potato.
Love it.
And then I'm going to make the other one a little bit asymmetrical. So we're going to do the potato. Is it going to fall through? Here it is. Okay. So we'll do the potato and the cloud and then the larvicite.
Sue says, do we dress up for the Western themed event?
Oh, yes.
Yes. If you want to, we highly encourage it.
Mm-hmm.
So wear your boots, your hat, your best get up.
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
You can even ride in on your horse. We were talking about having Rita bring her horse. I was talking to the Tuesday Knitters yesterday. Like, we try to make it an immersive event. So, like, I'm looking for, like, cactuses and, like, barrels and just, like, wagon wheels.
Trying to figure out what to have for snacks.
We're trying to go all out. So, I was like, I know this is a weird question, guys, but do any of you have any wagons or wagon wheels that I could borrow?
Because if you don't do it right, you may as well go all in.
So I told him why we're having a Western night. So I'm looking at like basically like the most eco-friendly way is to borrow stuff. So I was like, yeah, short of getting a horse, I feel like that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, well, Rita has horses, but there's no horse hitches outside.
Like,
I won't allow horses in the shop.
Borrow.
Yeah, I'm not going to allow horses in the shop. No, that is where I draw the line.
Yeah.
That would be way too much shenanigans.
Well, we're not allowed to have animals in the store unless they're service dogs. That's in our or service animals. Yeah. So I
don't think a horse fits that label.
I don't know that our parking lot is very horse friendly.
Well, there's that cart corral from the dollar store next door out there. You could tie a horse to it. I don't know.
Oh man. Tina says, I love your ring.
This one?
Yeah, Phil's gonna have
Thank
some of
you.
those rings during the trunk show.
Maybe not just like that, but
Yeah.
big weird rings. Every time he comes into town, I got like 2 or 3 of his rings because they're really cool, and most of them are adjustable too, so they fit like anybody.
Yeah.
It's adjustable there. Yeah, I've got a bunch of rings from him.
I made a Cha-Cha Easter bracelet. That's fun.
I love Cha-Cha. Put it in our group. I want to see it.
Yeah, share pics. Melanie says, oh, I know that song well, Dion and the Belmonts.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know who sang it, but yeah. Keep away from the runaround Sue. Yeah.
Gina says, I need more earrings in my life.
Me
So is
too.
Runaround Sue a 50s song?
maybe late 50s, early 60s. It was like
Sounds like a 50s song.
kind of like a doo-wop. I don't know.
The lyrics and the melodies.
Yeah.
50s song.
Yeah. My dad listened to it on the oldie station when I was little, so yeah.
Let's see. Karen says, how about chocolate wagon wheels? That's a great idea. So,
let's get a chocolate fountain.
Because we're not like food licensed here. We have to be careful because we're a public place. We either have to have it like professionally catered, or it has to be like pre-packaged, like store-bought stuff. As much as we'd love to like make, what do they call it, cowboy caviar? That was one thing that a lot of people suggested.
I don't even want to know what's in that.
It looked good. It looked like a bunch of corn. I love corn.
Oh, like a chunky salsa?
Yeah.
Okay, I can handle that.
Yeah. Not
okay.
for real caviar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that doesn't sound like a cowboy snack.
I don't know. Well, if you get horses in here,
yeah,
I don't
know. Where was I going with this? Oh, so yeah, we have to get creative about how we serve food sometimes to make it on theme.
Where's our plooper? Do we have a plooper? I'm looking in the salad bar. It's a trough full of our tools, but I call it the salad bar. The trough. We should have.
I'm gonna walk around and get it.
No, just point to it. Where's right there. Well, she's pointing to the trough, the salad bar. I don't see it. It's probably right in front of my face. Okay, there it is. It's hiding. Plooper. It's a one-step looper, and the skew is P-L-O-O-P. So we call it a plooper. It's a looper and a cutter all in one. I love this tool. Yeah. So trough. We should have a trough of like ice cream, or like a trough of like nachos or something.
That would be fun.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, what do Western people eat? I don't know. Doritos? I don't know.
Yeah, Art Curious says a horse in a bead place is like an elephant in a china place.
Yes, yeah. That is right, Miriam. That is right.
Gina says, never mind, it's 60s.
Okay, okay.
Tina says, okay, just shared it on your Facebook. Sorry, I thought I had done it before. Maybe you have. I'm not sure. Occasionally, just the way Facebook algorithms work, like somebody will post something in the group and either we don't get a notification for it, or it just like goes to the bottom of the group, and like old stuff goes to the top. I don't know.
I don't get it either. I think you can like search somebody's name and then use a filter within that of like newest posts or something only with photos.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I do that when I try to find my posts in a group so I can go back and like respond to the comments.
Yeah.
I can't find the whole.
Oh no. Rosalinda says it was 50s. My mom would dance with us to it. Aw.
Well, I'm glad that my horrible singing is good enough that you like recognize what I was trying to sing. Like, what is she singing?
Says, so no sitting around a campfire. No, I mean we do have torches here.
There we go. I found the hole.
Kiln, but we try to keep the fire contained.
Abby, I was picturing the raindrops hanging like this. How do I do that?
So first off, you need a finer gauge wire, and we would do a briolette bail. Maybe we'll demonstrate that tomorrow.
Yeah, because I really want the raindrops. Well, one raindrop per earring, and then a few of these megatamas like hanging down from the cloud.
We have a YouTube video, guys, on how to make a briolette bail. So this is a common problem that we run into sometimes when we have top drilled beads, and we're wondering, okay, how do I use it so that it can dangle down from a jump ring or off of chain? So I'm going to find that video real quick. And Becky, can you kind of like lift that up again just to show the conundrum here? So that, you can either watch the YouTube video that I'm about to share, or you can join us tomorrow at noon.
So it's drilled this way, and I want it to hang from an earring like this, like it's raining, but it would hang like that, and I don't want it to hang sideways like that. I want it to hang like that. So I think we're gonna do like one of these deals. Are we gonna do like one of these deals? Yeah. Fancier than that, but yeah, we're gonna do something like that.
I just shared in the comments a link to a 15-year-old video. 14,
wow.
15, 14 of how how to make a briolette veil. So no judging on the production quality. The video is
You gotta start
as
somewhere.
old as a teenager.
My screen just went dark. Did something happen?
I don't know. I
Huh.
don't think so.
Yeah,
Are you plugged in all the way?
I am. Yeah,
Oh, weird.
yeah. We're almost done.
Yeah. Gina says you guys are making me hungry. It's din time. Yeah,
What did you guys have for dinner? We went to Ginger Buffet. It was so good.
we did.
Rice
I
and
had-
egg and sausage and potatoes and ice cream and cake and crab rangoon.
I had green beans and inari, and what else did I have? Potato wedges
Mm-hmm.
and a spring roll. And then I had hibachi. And in my hibachi, I get rice noodles, zucchini, garlic, and broccoli. And garlic sauce.
And broccoli.
It was good.
And her broccoli was talking to her.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see.
I heard it. You didn't hear it talking to you?
No.
It says, "Hi, Abby. Please eat me. I'm very nutritious."
Is that VeggieTales?
No. No, you didn't hear your broccoli talking to you?
I'm scared. What is happening? Melanie says, I lived doo-wop in Motown growing up, or I loved doo-wop in Motown growing up. Also rock like Queen and Harry Chapin. Is that right?
Chapin?
I don't know.
Carpenter?
And Meatloaf.
I'm going to break this, so I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to put it down. And meatloaf.
Sue says, I can provide wagon wheels, however, they are iron heavy.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate the offer, but if it's not easy,
Yeah.
let's make it easy. Karen says, Melanie, that was great music. Laurie says, I was a child of the 60s. The 60s and 70s music was the best. Art Curious says, me too. Exactly 1960. Agree.
Yep.
Rosalinda says, Filipino spaghetti. Ooh, what makes spaghetti Filipino?
That sounds good.
Tina says, where is your funny hubby, Abby?
He's at work.
He's a goober. We met him for dinner and he was like,
He works right next to the buffet, and so he comes over for dinner with us sometimes, and he was something else today.
it's a rare form.
I mean,
Sometimes he just gets on these kicks of being
he's usually a smarty pants, but holy cow, today he was a big smarty pants.
he's-
Full of shenanigans.
yes. He was just having a good time.
Yeah, he was. No, he was talking about the books that he's been reading, and I suggested some. He's like, oh, I already read that. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we like the same kind of books.
He wanted to do like a book club here. Where
What?
like
Alex
yeah.
wanted to do a book club?
Yeah, he wanted to run a book club.
Okay.
He decided against it because he thought that maybe it's like it would be too hard to find people that all wanted to read the same book. And
Well,
it's like,
that's what book clubs do, though.
yeah.
I read his kind of books after talking to him and like which books he's been reading. I would join his book
Me
club.
and Jenny were reading the same book last week.
Well, tell him to do it. It started off with us three, but then more people will find it and we'll
Yeah.
promote it. And yeah.
So what he wanted to do, get this, let us know in chat, guys, if you think this is a good idea. Melanie says, you sounded so young on that video. Were you in your teens? Maybe.
Probably.
What was
Probably.
that? So if it was 15 years, no, I wasn't in my teens 15 years ago. Thank you, though.
Pretty close.
So what he wanted to do was have two books. One style of book and then one like a graphic novel. Well, one classic literature, one modern literature. I don't know. He was floating ideas around. Anyway, so then the idea was he'll show you how to make a bookmark themed for whatever book it is.
Do you want to go to face?
Yes.
I'm just showing off this bracelet.
Okay. I am so sorry that we missed a bunch of comments, you guys.
What are they saying? We're just
let's
talking about Alex
see.
and his books.
Yeah. Rosalinda says banana ketchup with bacon and wieners. Interesting. I bet the banana like plantains or banana.
Oh, she's talking about the
Filipino spaghetti.
spaghetti. Yes.
I know. I could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Zakia loves hibachi.
Me too.
Love to read. Yes.
Rumpelstiltskin
yes.
just walked by the front of our shop.
Really? I didn't see.
He was like a bright yellow jacket and a long red beard, and he was looking in our shop, and he was kind of a shorter person, and he just walked by, and now he's gone. Like it's magic. Like
incredible.
yeah.
I didn't see him.
Oh, he's Rumpelstiltskin. He disappeared pretty fast.
Okay. Oh man. Tina says a man that loves to read, move over, Abby. Well, books are expensive, so yes, but
Yeah. Well, he can come raid my shelf. I have a lot of stuff that you would like to read.
thank you.
Yes.
Becky just gave us like about 1.5 million books that
yeah.
her daughter
My daughter's
outgrew.
childhood. Yeah.
And now, because man, books are expensive.
Books are expensive.
And,
yeah.
like libraries don't always have the like if there's a hot book, there's limited
You have
number
to
of
wait
copies.
a month or
Yeah.
a couple months to get it. Yeah.
Yep. And then Parker and Alex, they want to keep the books forever. So like there's
Yeah. Yeah. With Sadie's whole My Little Pony comic collection and the graphic novels and Captain Underpants and Wimpy Kid and all those.
yeah.
Yeah. It was her childhood, and she's 21 now and likes grown up books.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Well, was Alex saying that he and Sadie read the same books?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Thorn and Roses, Sarah J. Maas books. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got all those.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Melanie loves book club idea.
I do it.
Yeah, live murder, mystery, and sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yep. Karen says it's a good idea. Unfortunately, I can no longer read since my craniotomy. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Maybe
Can you do
audiobooks.
audiobooks? Yeah, Alex, like with our varying levels of attention spans in my family, what Alex does to help keep him focused is he'll listen to an audiobook at the same time he's reading the book. And then that way he still has the experience of reading the book. But if he's noticing that he's like getting distracted or losing his place, he'll put the audiobook on. And
That's awesome. It's
a
like
lot of
somebody's
times-
reading it. Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of times it's like added. Like he was telling me, I forget which book it was, but like there was a tree that fell and it had like the sound of the tree that fell.
That's
So it was,
cool.
like a more
Some of them are
immersive
really well done with
experience.
the audiobooks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be good. But like they teach the kids, like a visual and an audio wires it to your brain easier.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's really smart.
Rosalinda says probably closer to plantain. I love plantains. Do you remember that Filipino spot that was in that gas station on 50?
Mm-hmm.
Terry would go there sometimes.
Yeah.
They had fried plantains and that place was fire.
Don't they have dried plantains next door at the dollar store? Like chips?
Yeah, they're fine.
Mhm.
But like fried, fresh
Yeah.
plantains.
Yeah.
So good. And they were vegan because it was just like
Yeah.
probably cornstarch breading. Super good. Whatever sauce it was great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tina. We love you too. Melanie says Audible, baby. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Laurie says I agree with Melanie.
I listen to the audiobooks while I'm knitting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading and knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Winning combo.
Art Curious says I loved so much to read teen before the internet that I subscribed to a renting of books monthly, and I renew my subscription every 5 days or less.
Nice.
Wow,
Nice.
that's cool. Zakia says thanks for all the fabulousness, Abby and Becky. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Karen says audiobooks are expensive here, but that's a great idea. I used to read 4 books a week at least.
Yeah. Hey, Miriam. Miriam is a friend of mine. If you want to drop the link to your YouTube channel. Miriam is very creative. She does live streams a couple times a week and does all kinds of things.
And that's Art Curious.
Art Curious.
So
Yeah.
if you guys are watching on YouTube, if you would want to just like click her name in the comments, it'll take you there.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, yeah, feel free to drop your link and I'll highlight it for the folks that
Yeah.
are watching on other platforms.
Yeah. She's very creative.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Melanie says roasted plantains are awesome. Yes. Let's see. Art Curious says it is the same of my name. Thank you, Becky. So check out Art Curious by MNW. I'm so sorry. Art Curious by MNW, and it's highlighted on the screen.
Yeah.
Gina says, I was a bookworm, but I'd rather watch the movie based on it. Yeah, it's like sometimes the movie has parts that the book doesn't, and sometimes the book has parts that the movie doesn't. But honestly, I don't have enough time to to do both. So it's like whatever happens upon me. Speaking of awesome YouTube channels, Becky, what are you doing this Friday?
Oh, I am making paper beads my way on my channel, and it's just my name, Becky Bokern. Abby can type my name in chat. And it's,
Link your channel.
well, there you go. She's gonna link the channel. 8:15 p.m. Central Time this Friday. I'm making paper beads. If you want to craft along, I'll put the supply list in the Bead Place Facebook group.
Actually, I'm gonna link that stream.
Cool.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. I make my beads a little bit different than you might have seen. So don't cut your papers yet. Don't do anything. I'll post a supply list. Maybe I'll put a supply list in the description of the video, and I'll post it in the Bead Place Facebook group. So you can gather your supplies and make it along with me on Friday. It'll be like hour and a half, 2 hours, and we're gonna make some really cool paper beads.
Neat.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. One more time, I'm going to drop a link to the monthly fun pack. If you liked what you saw tonight and you would like to subscribe, each month is something different. Just please keep in mind that if you subscribe now, you will not receive this month's monthly fun pack. Because the surprise is already spoiled. So now you get a new surprise for next month.
Yeah.
So I just linked that in chat. You can join us tomorrow at 12 Central, where we'll be making more stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my earrings and maybe do a memory wire bracelet, and we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.